Hey guys, welcome to the first of 3 videos I'm going to make for Total Drama Island. If you don't know, tomorrow is going to be the 14th, and we're going to get a brand new episode starting off Season 2, and I'm really excited for it. It's a very good series, and I really enjoy it. For this first video, I'm going to be ranking all 20 contestants that join this season. Some of them are very good, and some of them are just decent at best. I never actually thought any of them were bad, but with all that said, I'm going to get into it. And number 20 for me is Toadsworth. Toadsworth really wasn't a character. He acted as Peach's bodyguard, but all he really did was hold Peach back, and Peach was one of my favorite characters this season, so I'm really glad he got out, so it just makes me feel sad that the longer he stayed in, the less we got to see of good Peach, so that's why he's at the bottom. Number 19 is Wario. Wario is one of those twin-type characters, and he's definitely the weaker link. He's really annoying, he farts, he has a really bad voice, and I'm really sad that Waluigi was the first one off, and he lasted a very long time. Then at 18 is the other half, and I would put him higher, as I said, he's a lot better, but he was first eliminated, so we really didn't get to see a lot of him. He didn't have any character development, he really was nothing. He got one episode and that's it, and that's why he's at number 18. And then next is Wendy. When I heard she was coming back, I was really disappointed. Out of all the Koopalings, her of all people, she was just whiny. She's like, "Daddy, make me win. And I didn't like her. Luckily, she was better this season, but only because she was trapped inside a block, and her not being active does not make her a better character. 16th place has to be Rosalina for me. I'm very sorry. I know a lot of people like her. She's like that Dawn type, and both of these characters got eliminated very early, and a lot of people get really mad about that. But honestly, I couldn't care less about her. I think she's a lot more annoying than Dawn, and I don't know. She didn't give off the same kind of vibe that I liked about Dawn. She was kind of creepy, kind of weird, and no one really liked her. She didn't make any friends, and she just wasn't a big part of the competition for me and felt off. And finishing off the bottom 5 is Goombella. Goombella, I didn't really have a problem with her. She wasn't annoying or anything. She didn't have a fault. She was just kind of one of those Wario characters. She didn't last long enough for me to enjoy her. She liked Mario, and she was tricked by Mimi, and that's basically it. I think, yeah, she's inside Season 2 cast, so I'm hoping we can see more of that, and people are expecting she becomes a romantic companion with Steve, which would be very cool. So I hope to see more of her into the future, but I didn't really like her this time. And 14th place is Birdo. Now, here's where things actually get good. Birdo has improved so much since Season 0. Can I call it Season 0? The season that never got finished. Originally Season 1. She was kind of annoying there. She was like, I was just like, get away from Yoshi, you're creepy. And she ended up being very funny. I never really wanted to see her get with Yoshi because she was still kind of creepy. But that became a charm. That became part of her charm instead of something creepy and weird. Next is Starlu, I think. I thought it was Staryu at first, Staryu or something like that, but then I think that's a Pokemon. Yeah, I'll admit she was kind of annoying, she complained a lot, but she was still an ally with Peach, and she had a lot of character development, and she was pretty good for her first time. So, I feel pretty good giving her the 13th spot. After Starlu comes Toadette. I know a lot of people debate about which one's better. I think a lot of people tend towards Toadette, but both are pretty average. I think Toadette's better because, I don't know, there's just something about her. The fact that she was on Season 1 as part of the cast, and then she got down to one of the competitors. I liked how she knew the food and stuff like that, and I think that's why I liked her more. But she's about the same level as Staryu. And 11th place for me, and the person who I just really wondered how you got into the finale, is Kamek. Kamek is really a mixed character for me because some episodes he's the best character, and some episodes he's really annoying and reminds me of SML, and anyone that reminds anyone of SML is terrible. It's literally the worst YouTube channel ever, don't watch it. And I don't know about him. I don't know if he should have gotten into the finale. I really liked him in the post finale, but I hated him inside the Peach and Bowser stuff, and it's just really mixed. So he doesn't get in the top 10, but he gets 11th place. Now bringing us into the top 10 is Carl. Yeah, that was his name, Carl. Yeah. So I really liked his friendship with Daisy, but the problem with Carl is he didn't really talk, and he kind of just was there for a lot of the episodes. And yeah, there were some other characters like Mario and just Mario that I wanted to go further. But yeah, he really made a strong friendship with Daisy, and I hope I can see more of that in season 2. Here's a controversial pick. Boo is number 9. I know you're thinking, wow, Boo won. Why is she so low? Boo kind of sucked this season, okay? Like, she didn't suck. She's number 9 on my list, but I liked her a lot more in season 0. And, I don't know, she was depressed, she wasn't really anything, and then she became something, but that was just the very end. If she won season 0 and then didn't win here, Peach definitely could have won here. That's what I wanted to happen, but then this happened, and then when the marshmallow fell in Boo's, I just got so mad, and now every time I hear Boo won, I get really mad, because I really feel like there's a ton of other people that deserve the win more. But Boo is still an alright character. The controversial pick is me putting Luigi this low. I hope you like the picture. I made it very well. Anyway, yeah, a lot of people wanted Luigi to win. Luigi was a lot more improved than season 0, and I do have to compliment him for that. But, and I do have to admit, this is a major jump up from Boo to Luigi. But it's still, there was just something about Luigi, his voice, he was kind of in the background, all that stuff. I just like the other characters better. I feel like they're more involved. And then at number 7 is Luigi's bro, Mario. And, yeah, Mario's a villain inside the series, and that's really weird. But they were able to make Mario very well as a villain, but as, like, a side villain, like an anti-hero, kind of. And he does end up, like, redeeming himself on his elimination episode. And, they did a lot with Mario, and I was really impressed with that, and that's why I'm giving him the spot. Speaking of villains, number 6 is Mimi, the main villain of the series. Mimi made it to the post-finale, and she was kind of that villain that was like all into strategy and all into winning, but she was also that bully to Peach, sort of in like a Heather Gwen kind of way inside the first season. And she does work well, and I think she works even better than Heather, because she's also able to turn to a monster. And that's also a reference to the game she was in. I think it was a Paper Mario one. And, yeah, I was honestly really impressed what they were able to do with this character. It was a new character. I didn't know what to expect. But, it came out really well. Starting us off into the top 5 is Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha was awesome this season. He made it to the finale. He was hilarious. And he was one of the most memorable characters in the whole thing. He kept on screaming stuff like, "Oh no, the Banana King," or the, what was it? It was like the Marshmallow Man. And and his allies would use that to help them. He was a great friend, and he actually ended up, when he made it to the final 3, he ended up quitting because he didn't want the money, and he knew that Bo and Peach were taking it more seriously, and he just wanted to goof around, so he actually ended up quitting. And, yeah, it was a really good character. And he actually had a lot of character development, surprisingly. Now, 4th place is Bowser. Now, if I want to talk about character development, Bowser is definitely the way to go. Bowser went from Mario's rival and having basically no plot development at all to, like, one of the biggest characters. He had his elimination episode was really big. It wasn't that surprising because you obviously knew Peach wasn't going to be eliminated, or Mimi, or whoever was on a chopping block besides Bowser. But it was still a really good character, and I actually really liked the relationship he had with Peach. And number 3 is Yoshi. Yoshi was amazing. I think he got eliminated in the episode before post finale, and he really was robbed. It was a little obvious he was gonna go because obviously Peach wasn't going then. Peach was the main character, but yeah, Yoshi was really good this season, even with Birdo, and he had a lot of plot development. He made a lot of allies. He had made a lot of big votes, and he was a really good character this season. And number 2 is Peach. Even though she's number 2, I definitely think Peach deserved to win. And her making it to the finale was no surprise. She seemed like the main character the whole season, and she definitely deserved to be. She had a lot of character development. I don't even remember if she was inside Season 0. I think she was, but she did not leave as big of an impact as she did this season. She was insane. She had that rivalry with Mimi. She had the Toadsworth thing, and just so many plots were aiming towards her winning. I was really mad when Boo won, and this is why, because Peach was an absolute amazing character. Coming in at number 1 for me has to be Daisy. Daisy was insane this season, and I extremely think she was robbed, even though you'd have to say Luigi is more robbed than her because she just, for no reason, she just grabbed him and put him in the cannon, and no one noticed because Luigi was in the background the whole time. But she had so many great moments. She made friends with everyone. She made friends with Petey, Piranha, Carl. I don't really think she made that good of friends with Luigi, but, like, they said they were dating, like, 3 times in it for some reason, even though they never really talked. And she was a really good character. She was hilarious. She was the reason I kept watching, and I really wanted to see her go further. That's my opinion on all the characters from Season 1. Check out the other videos that are going to be released today, which are going to be my reaction to the cast, and I'm going to make a prediction video, too, of the elimination order. Also, the day after, I will, or maybe the day after that, I don't know, whenever I'm done, I will upload a reaction to the first episode, but I don't think I'll do the other ones because it's just going to be a one-time thing. So see you later there, and goodbye.